In hit ITV drama Downton Abbey, she played Violet Crawley, the Dowager Countess of Grantham, the Grand Matriarch, who excelled at withering one-liners through the show's 6 series. Elsewhere in her career, she won 2 Oscars. For The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie in 1970 and California Suite in 1979. She had 4 other nominations and received 7 BAFTA awards. In a statement, the King and Queen said, "As the curtain comes down on a national treasure, we join all those around the world in remembering with the fondest admiration and affection her many great performances, and her warmth and wit that shone through both off and on the stage." The Prime Minister agreed that Dame Maggie was a true national treasure whose work will be cherished for generations to come. She introduced us to new worlds with the countless stories she acted over her long career, Sir Keir said. Hugh Bonneville, who played the Earl of Grantham in Downton Abbey, said, "Anyone who ever shared a scene with Maggie will attest to her sharp eye, sharp wit and formidable talent. She was a true legend of her generation, and thankfully will live on in so many magnificent screen performances. No one quite like Maggie. Dame Maggie reprised her role for the 2 Downton Abbey films. In 2022's Downton Abbey, A New Era, her character died of the illness she revealed at the end of the 2019 film. Co-star Dame Harriet Walter told BBC Radio 4's PM programme she excelled at comedy as well as drama. She was a true comedian, but also I've seen her playing some incredibly heartfelt, deep, sad roles, which is the huge range of an actress like her, she said. If she was merely funny or merely tragic, she wouldn't quite have made that sort of impression. Michelle Dockery, who played Dame Maggie's on-screen granddaughter, Lady Mary Crawley, told the BBC, "There was no one quite like Maggie. I feel tremendously lucky to have known such a maverick. She will be deeply missed, and my thoughts are with her family." Leslie Nichol, who played Downton Abbey's cook, Mrs. Patmore, told BBC Radio Ulster, "It's a very close group of people, so we're all devastated to think she's not around anymore." Downton Abbey creator and writer Julian Fellowes told Variety magazine she was a joy to write for, subtle, many-layered, intelligent, funny and heartbreaking. Downton followed the success of 2000 period drama Gosford Park, which earned Dame Maggie both Oscar and BAFTA nominations for playing the Dowager Countess of Trentham. PA, Dame Maggie Smith and Dame Judi Dench in 2001. PA, Dame Maggie Smith and Dame Judi Dench starred together in films including A Room with a View and The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. Don Kristin Scott Thomas, who starred alongside Dame Maggie in Gosford Park, said she took acting very seriously but saw through the nonsense and razzmatazz. "She really didn't want to deal with that," Dame Kristin added. "She had a sense of humour and wit that could reduce me to a blithering puddle of giggles. And she did not have patience with fools. So you had to be a bit careful. I absolutely adored her. The last time I saw her, she was very cross about being old. Maddening, I think she said. Much loved, much admired, and irreplaceable." Also paying tribute, a National Theatre spokesperson said her career spanned the theatrical, film and television world without equal. Praising her stage performances, the statement continued, "She will forever be remembered as one of the greatest actors this country has had the inestimable pleasure of witnessing." BAFTA added that she was a legend of British stage and screen PA media. Dame Maggie Smith, Miriam Margolyes, Richard Harris and Alan Rickman starred Harry Potter and the 2002 Chamber of Secrets PA media. Dame Maggie Smith, Miriam Margolyes, Richard Harris and Alan Rickman starred in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets in 2002. announcing the news of her death. With great sadness on Friday, her sons Toby Stevens and Chris Larkin said she passed away peacefully in hospital early this morning. They said, an intensely private person, she was with friends and family at the end. She leaves 2 sons and 5 loving grandchildren who are devastated by the loss of their extraordinary mother and grandmother. They thanked the wonderful staff at the Chelsea and Westminster Hospital for their care and unstinting kindness during her final days. They added, "We thank you for all your kind messages and support and ask that you respect our privacy at this time." Pay Media. Queen Elizabeth II being presented to Dame Maggie Smith by Sir Laurence Olivier when the Queen attended the charity premiere of the film Othello at the Odeon Theatre in London in 1966. PA Media. Queen Elizabeth II was presented to Maggie Smith by Sir Laurence Olivier at the 1966 London charity premiere of the film Othello Dame. Maggie began her career in the 1950s and was nominated for her first Oscar for playing Desdemona, opposite Laurence Olivier in Shakespeare's Othello in 1965. The actress's other memorable roles included 1985 Merchant Ivory film A Room with a View, which earned her another Oscar nomination and a BAFTA. She appeared as an Englishwoman living in 1930s Italy in the film Tea with Mussolini, which was released in 1999, and was the firm but fair Reverend Mother in the 2 Sister Act films. Sister Act co-star Whoopi Goldberg called Dame Maggie a great woman and a brilliant actress, adding, "I still can't believe I was lucky enough to work with the one-of-a-kind." Rob Lowe, who starred with Dame Maggie in Nathry's Suddenly last summer, recalled the unforgettable experience of working with her. "Sharing a 2-shot was like being paired with a lion," he said. "She could eat anyone alive, and often did. But funny and great company, and suffered no fools. We will never see another. Godspeed, Miss Smith." The veteran actress also played the old woman who spent 15 years living in a van outside Alan Bennett's house in a film adaptation of the writer's The Lady in the Van in 2015. Alex Jennings, who played Bennett, told Radio 4 she was fearless and praised her brilliant technical abilities as an actress. Television. Harry Potter film Maggie Smith. Downton Abbey. Related life in pictures. Dame Maggie Smith to 8 years ago. What is the controversy around Netflix's Menendez drama? 8 hours ago, culture Menendez drama creator hits back at family criticism. 9 hours ago. Culture more 2 hours ago. Maggie Smith staring off camera towards an interviewer in a black and white interview with the BBC. Watch Maggie Smith's 1967 interview about her early career. The late actress tells the BBC about her time in the theatre at the Oxford Repertory. Oxford 3 years ago. Dame Maggie Smith in Harry Potter Shakespeare to Harry Potter. 6 of Dame Maggie Smith's greatest roles. Here are some of Maggie Smith's most celebrated and revered performances. Culture. 3 hours ago, actress Dame Maggie Smith at the Graham Norton Show. Maggie Smith reflects on her Harry Potter success. Dame Maggie Smith spoke to Graham Norton about how her role as Professor McGonagall brought her to the attention of a younger generation.